Hey guys, Anthony here, and in this video I'm going to share with you a really cool biohack you can use to cut any cold or flu down to 36 hours or less. And if you guys dig the information in this video, click the share button, help this information get out there and empower other biohackers like you to upgrade their energy in mind and body. Now this is really exciting. It's a simple trick that you can use, and to understand it we got to actually take a step back here for a minute. Now you guys probably have heard about being acidic or being alkaline, right? Like acidic is associated with cancer and states of poor health, and being alkaline is associated with like health and vitality. But what we really want to the way we really want to think of things is we want to go one level deeper. It's not about chemistry, because the reality is that our body is pretty good at maintaining a steady blood pH. Now the pH of our saliva can get a little bit more acidic or a little bit more basic. The pH of our urine can get a little bit more acidic or a little bit more basic, but it stays pretty consistent in our blood. What we're really talking about is electrons. And we're talking about electrons because electrons are negatively charged particles that neutralize free radicals. Now, what am I talking about? What is all of this mumbo jumbo, free radicals and electrons and protons and yada, yada, yada? Well, anytime we are breathing, anytime we are exercising, anytime we are breaking down food, our body is producing free radicals. They're kind of like exhaust from your car, right? And that exhaust from your car inside of your body causes damage. Now, it can damage our DNA and it can damage our cells unless we have lots and lots of electrons flowing through our body. And those electrons come in and they neutralize these free radicals. So you can think of this exhaust, these byproducts of metabolization and breaking down food and breathing, as being positively charged. And if you are too positively charged, it means that you are inflamed and that you don't have enough electrons. Now, the biggest source of electrons that keep us healthy, it's our food. It's eating lots of healthy, vibrant plants, vegetables, and fruits. And it's also decreasing our consumption of grains, corn, soy, canola oil, the genetically modified foods, decreasing our meat consumption, dropping down the amount of beef that we consume, right? Well, when you're consuming a lot of electron-rich foods and you're minimizing the amount of free radicals that are being produced in your body, you are healthy and you're vibrant, right? And if you guys are digging this information, you like this, and you're like, you know what, I kind of got some of that acid alkaline stuff, but it never really made sense to me, that's good, because it doesn't really make sense. We got to go one level deeper. We got to go down to the quantum level, and we got to look at protons and electrons. We got to look at the charge of our body. And if we're taking in a lot of electrons, we're in a good state of health. Conversely, if we're consuming foods like grains, like alcohol, like lots of meat, then it's stealing electrons from our body in order to neutralize those reactions and help try to keep us healthy. But over time, if that deficit exists, we start getting tired, we start getting fatigued, right? So how does this all tie into staying healthy and getting over the cold or flu in 36 hours or less? Well, I'm going to tell you. And it comes down to this. This is Bob's Red Mill Premium Baking Soda. And what's cool about baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is that it is an electron donor, which means it contains electrons that can then be used in our body to neutralize these free radicals and help keep us healthy and help keep us negatively charged, or alkaline, as a lot of people refer to that state. So this can offset some of the deficiencies that may exist in our diet, right? If we're not getting enough fruits and vegetables, if we're not taking in enough electrons from our environment, then we can get them and we can increase our consumption with sodium bicarbonate. Here's how you do it. Here's the protocol. You take 1/2, oh, and if you guys are digging this, click the share button. Help get this information out to other people who need it. Help empower other people. Tell them, hey, if you guys want to get over your cold in 36 hours or less, here's how you do it. This was actually first popularized by Dr. Cheney in 1924 in a book that was produced for Arm & Hammer baking soda, showing all of the different medical applications of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda. And it has since been suppressed by the pharmaceutical industry because it's dirt cheap and they can't make a lot of money off this stuff. So if you guys are about helping other people and using inexpensive household items, click the share button. Help this get out there. If you guys want to take back our power, it starts with information, and it starts by applying this stuff to our own life, right? So here we go. Baking soda, electron donor. Getting more electrons in your body means less free radical damage. You take 1/2 of a teaspoon, right? So about this much. And you mix it in with 8 ounces of cold water. And cold is important because it increases the absorption rate of the sodium bicarbonate. You mix it up, and then day 1, You drink this, you drink a glass of this every 2 hours. Brought me back to my college days. And then 2 hours later, you would do half of a teaspoon with another glass of about 8 ounces of cold water. Day 1, you do that 6 times. Day 2, you do it 4 times. If you guys are digging this and you want the last tip for day 3, click the share button. If you haven't already, click it. Help this information get out there. Like, we gotta take charge. We gotta empower each other. We gotta do it. We're all in this together, right? So day 2, we do it 4 times every 2 hours. And then day 3, we do it just twice. And in doing that, Dr. Cheney, starting in 1924, he used this with hundreds of clients, found that they either didn't get sick because they would make it a part of their daily routine to increase the amount of electrons they were taking in, or if they did get sick, they would get sick and they would spend a lot less time sick than everybody else. Why is that? It's because the cold and flu, it's bacteria and viruses that are producing free radicals of their own within our body. They're stealing our electrons. How do we get better faster? We take in more electrons. Now, ideally, we're doing this through the food we eat and through sodium bicarbonate, right? We're not just relying on sodium bicarbonate. That's the best of both worlds. But if you just want to make one change, this is it. Half of a teaspoon, day 1, 6 times, 2 hours apart, mixed with 8 ounces of cold water. Day 2, 4 times, half of a teaspoon mixed with 8 ounces of cold water, 2 hours apart. Day 3, half of a teaspoon, 8 ounces of cold water, just 2 hours apart, 2 doses. And that is how you get over any cold or flu in 36 hours or less. If you guys dug this video, click the share button. If you guys want more tips like this for taking charge of your health and upgrading your energy in mind and body, grab my free book, The Biohacker's Guide to Upgraded Energy and Focus. It's over 500 pages of my best tips, just like this, for helping you take control of your energy, your focus, information that you will not find anywhere else. And I promise you guys will absolutely love it. Just help out with the cost of shipping. We'll send it anywhere in the world. It is absolutely amazing. We've got movement biohacks. We've got nutrition biohacks, the cyclical low-carb diet. We've got how to overcome cardiovascular disease and change your gut microbiome. We talk about GMOs and why they are bad and why anyone telling you they're not is full of it, and all sorts of cool stuff. So I love you guys. I appreciate you watching. I'm Anthony DiClementi with Biohacking Secrets, and I will talk to you soon in another video. If you didn't already click the share button, do it now, my friends. Click the share button. Boom.